Welcome back everyone. On this episode of ebmtelly, we start a new project.
Wait, arsehole, are you going to come and help me or what? I'm going to do all the work.
Come on mate, it's not that hard.
Your car.
Here she is. 1974 Mazda 808 Wagon.
I reckon we put an MX-5 engine in it.
Ooh, speaking of MX-5s, we might have a sneaky MX-5 coming up on an upcoming episode.
That's true.
But for now, this is what we're going to be building. So let's have a look around it, see the condition she's in, which is not great. But we'll have a look and see what we can find.
So we've picked up this 808 wagon. We're going to have a quick look around with it with you guys. This is the first time that we've seen the car. It's just come in off the tow truck. So it's going to be interesting to see what we've got in this rolling shell.
That's not strictly true.
What do you mean?
I did a thing.
What'd you do?
Well, I bought and fit an engine while you weren't at work on Friday.
What do you mean you bought and fit an engine while I wasn't here?
And a turbo.
What else did you buy?
A Haltech.
What, is that it?
It's more.
How much did it cost?
I mean, we don't have any money left.
What do you mean we have no money left?
Well, we need to finish this car because we have no money.
How are we going to do the other Mazda and the Falcon?
Well, we'll figure that out.
What'd you buy?
So I bought a gearbox, a clutch, new fuel rails, bigger injectors, Gilmore belts.
So you went all out.
Elite 1500.
Did you get a loom?
This delicious beast. The
What is-
premium loom.
What size is that?
So TO4Z AR70.
Okay, so we're going to be making some boost.
Yeah, I'll be going 400 or something.
What mode did you buy?
13B.
Second hand?
No, it's paint over with CNC Bridgeport plates.
Ooh. Okay, no wonder you
been-
spent all your money.
It's been dowelled and we'll be running at 85.
Okay. No wonder you spent all your money.
Anyway, let's have a look at what I've actually done.
Let's get stuck into it. I'm not angry. I'm really not angry. So, are you going to show me what you bought?
Yeah, sure. So,
No, this is a good project. The bonnet is not even bolted down. Ooh. Okay. So,
there she is.
we're not playing around here.
Nah, it's time to get it done. So I got a little bit excited. I wanted to see if she'd bolt straight in, which it does, which is nice. The gearbox is in as well, so there'll only be drive shaft that we sort of got to go on there, and then we can start putting all the ancillaries on it.
Are there any more surprises?
No, apart from the door cards have sweet little cowboy logos on them, but other than that, there's nothing else.
So we're ready to go to Bundy to see Marchie.
Pretty much, yeah.
Get it running, go see Marchie.
Yeah, get it running, drive up to Lord March for the run in, come back, get it on the dyno. Still got to find an intercooler and radiator setup, but once those are here, it's not too far off, like really getting into it. Should be a fairly small wiring harness. I mean, I did have a quick look over it when I sneakily got that engine in. There's a lot of things that look like they're missing, but they are all here. Brake master cylinder, clutch master and slave, brake lines, it's all here but just not fitted. They've obviously just stripped it down to start their project, and then like most projects they've just got rid of it. So this is our dummy car for the EBM626, which we took to secure a picnic. If you want to check out that video, check out the link above. You can check out the video there. Hopefully we'll be able to get this to the next Sakura picnic in 12 months time. That's our finish date so that we can take both cars.
How are we going to drive the 6?
That'll be fixed by then.
Okay. Cue photos of the 626 now. Alright, let's make a list.
Yeah, we'll put it up in the air, start making a list. Maybe let's push the car back and lay it all out in front here. We'll see what we've got.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got everything out of the car. When I purchased it, I was told it was complete. And to be honest, I've bought worse cars that have told me they're complete. There is quite a lot of stuff here. Not in great condition. As you can see, the seats are probably going to be retrimmed. So if we know any trimmers out there, definitely get in touch. You can help us out there. I'm probably going to want to retrim these legit door trims. I will put them back together if I have to like this, but I prefer them to be a different colour and maybe not this sweet little tramp stamp right here. That would be good to get rid of that.
I think if Kid Rock owned an 808, they would be the door cards in it.
Yeah, he'd definitely love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Little Nas.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers.
Yeah. So it's still got all the top of the doors here. They sit over top of the door cards. Most of the small interior paneling there. Got a new set of side marker lights and also the lenses, which are very handy. The ones on the car are actually not too bad. They're in pretty good condition. Most of the interiors there, we are still missing a center console, so we'll be on the hunt for one of those. Still got all the door seals and most of the wiring harness. With the wiring harness though, we've pretty much decided we're going to completely rewire the whole car. So we'll be starting from scratch and we'll talk you through that as we do it.
I think it'll be easier. With the Haltech, we can completely run the engine side of things on one loom, and then we're just going to remake the entire body loom. Taillights, indicators, headlights, and just run it that way. It'll save us a lot of time and also reduce a lot of problems in the future. Nobody wants to get in and start fixing up broken wires. I think if we just do it right to start with,
yeah,
it'll be easier.
And if we get it wrong, we can always just cut and edit it out so you'll never know.
That's exactly right.
The magic of TV. Those brakes, the full set of brakes are actually here for the car, so the fronts are still on it. And also the rear brakes I do have available, but we're just going to completely do away with those without getting scrapped.
I think with the power that you're going to make, you're going to want to stop.
Yeah.
It needs to be safe.
Yeah, so we're gonna get in touch with a few people, see whether or not they can help us out. There's a few good companies that have got some good brake kits for these, so we're definitely going to get in touch with them and see what they can do for us. Failing that, as I said, the engine and gearbox is already in, so it's just about mocking up a drive shaft and waiting for the radiator and the intercooler.
Let's put the car up in the air and we'll just start a little list and we'll see if we can find any broken stuff, any movement in any suspension or any components. And
done.
compile the list. been over the car. We've got our list. It's actually not as bad as what I was assuming that it was going to be. It's actually a pretty straight car. Body panels, doors, they're all pretty straight. Nothing seems like it has an excessive amount of bulk through it. And underneath, the front of the car's been rebushed. The rear of the car's not too bad. Shocks, springs, pretty standard stuff is what you would normally see. Anything that really stood out to you?
No, just a few little broken components, shocks and things that you sort of expect of a car of this era anyway, but in the rest of it, the main structure is still in very good condition. The gearbox hole lines up perfectly. All the tyres, surprisingly, are still all in good condition as well. We'll probably end up throwing some different tyres on it anyway. So the hardest part I'd say would be getting the drive shaft made. That's going to have to be custom, but I don't foresee it being too much of an issue. Failing that, going to get some carpet ordered. It's a big mess in there, and get that all sorted out. We'll give you a head up on where to get your carpets on as well. Guy's absolute banger, does good work. So look out for that one. Other than that, it's been a pretty productive sort of day, finding out what we need to do. Now we've got some direction where we need to head and some parts that we need to order. So looking forward to it. So very exciting.
It will be. So I think now you're going to have to work your little butt off to put some money back in the EBM kitty so we can spend some more money on this car.
What do you think I'm selling the house?
Yeah, well.
So I can get another one. But thanks very much for joining us on this one. Hopefully it's exciting for you as it is for us. We're pumped to get in and get this done. We really want to dig in and get it sorted. We got one of Matt's good friends come down. He's going to help us learn how to prep cars for paint. He's going to hook us up with a paint job. So we're really excited to get into it. We're going to try and get the engine running first and then pull it back out again so that we know exactly what we need to do when it goes back in. So it's all very exciting stuff, and we're pumped. So
yeah, big shout out to Jack Downey for helping us out with the paint. So he's been around for a few years. I've known him for a very long time. I used to have an F6 back when I had my Falcon. I think the hardest part about the painting is going to be Jack teaching us two numbskulls how to actually paint and prep and what we've got to do.
It's definitely not that. The hardest part is trying to get Matt to actually work.
Mate, I do all the work, all the time. All the work, all the time.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us in this episode. Hopefully you join us for the next one on here. Remember, we also have the Aspect fundraiser that we're doing as well. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out. We're trying to raise $10,000 for Aspect Australia. Check out the video and also check out the race that's happening online. Check out our EBM TV page and the event page too. They'll be greatly appreciated. And always remember, lick the stamp and send it.
I'll sign off properly. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget, lick the envelope and send it. Now you go and order these parts.
Yes, sir.
I just caught you on camera.
I was probably dancing around.
What do you think?
I like it. No, I don't know. I'm bored.
How tall are you?
6'7".
27 foot.
27 foot.
Are you recording on the other one yet? Because there's a blue dot on it.
No, I'm not recording. Right, what am I doing?
In this episode of ebmtelly, we start and you plug it. Pretty simple line.
I'll still fuck it up.
100%.
Do I look fairly normal?
Feel like
Stare at the camera.
some new stuff, new lights. Do you want to know a secret? Standing around looking at it is not going to fit into the car.
It helps.
It doesn't.